which isn't much bigger than me, come to think of it. I've been called a trash truck before by my mama when I cleaned up. You know, the
Mamas are lovely, aren't they?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what we're getting ready to do. I thought we'd have more people than this. Where's everybody at? We are going, and I've told law enforcement that we're going to walk towards the Capitol building, but we're going to stop at 3rd Street. We're not going to the Capitol. That's where we want to start our march. And then we're going to march all the way up through the center as far as we can. We'll have to take sidewalks. They're going to have a police presence around us. That's fine. We actually want that. But they do know that we're not going into the Capitol. That would be kind of stupid. You know, it's like X-Ray always said when we went around the Pentagon, we're not here to fight a great white shark with a toothpick. So, so anyway, if you will, I'd like everybody carrying a flag or a banner. Some of those banners are going to take 2 people to carry. So everybody can grab something that has the message on it.
Constitution's right across from us on the bench. Ready to go.
Load your pockets up. Carry some water with you. Make sure you got water with you. It's going to be it's going to be hotter. We got about a 4-mile round trip.
Yep.
So and we're going to have vehicles running along beside us in case somebody needs to fall out or whatever the case may be. Just get with me and I'll get with Raptor to get the car to come up and pick you up. So that way you're not out there by yourself. Okay. So everybody just stay peaceful no matter what happens. Stay peaceful. When you interact with somebody that doesn't agree with our message or our style, just smile. Just like same way as when we were convoying. You know, somebody comes up by and waves the middle finger at you. You wave all 5 of them back. Or my favorite is, a peace sign, whatever the case may be. Just be very calm, be very respectful, even to those that are disrespectful.
Senator, there are going to be a few people back here, obviously.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
We got some security stand back. Raptor's all over it. Raptor's kept us safe for Raptor and his team. I got to be part of that team last night. They woke me up. I was already dead tired, and they woke me up and said, we're down a security guy. Which, I had to handle a situation, but we were down actually 2 security guys. Yeah. And I said, okay, I'll stay up and I'll take that place. I didn't realize that place was going to take that long. So Spider and I were talking. I said, Raptor's standing right there watching this. I said, Spider, I said, they have security here. What would he do if I asked for the rest of the night off? He said, he'd fire you. So I said, hey, Raptor, can I get the rest of the night off? It was. The amazing thing is how they operate out here while you're not watching, while you're asleep. It's top-notch security, guys. These guys, again, some of these guys have guarded war zones, so I got a lot of confidence in them, and I appreciate them. All right, let's grab our signs and let's start our march.
I need to grab a cup of water. Fall out of it.
Just kidding, we're not militarized like that.
Hey. Be cool.
Right down here.
Better pay for my parking. Taking a break through this car.
This is now. I know. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? His mouth has got to stop. And he's aggressive with them. He's aggressive. He was aggressive over here. Look at it. The
video from that day that shows it on X-ray vision on YouTube at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Shows one of your officers stealing the truck and then doing a hit and run.
You know, they're being nice to us, and he's being aggressive. Sick of his mouth.
I know. Believe me.
The fifth. It was all fifth. Right? Sixth.
Believe me. It's something that all of us are seeing again and again.
He just doesn't stop. You know, things will be peaceful, and then he, you know, it's like, oh, people, you know, he's got to go be old Mr. Man. You know what? He's probably like over the Hi, how are you? Hello, how are you? Again, hello, how are you?
Looks like very busy.
Looks like arrogant, and I'm gonna slap you in your place.
Wow, that's called that mama bear syndrome. You know,
It's called, I don't care who you are. You know what my daddy taught me? You know, my daddy, he was an incredibly successful man, and we were farmers, and the farm workers he treated with the same respect as he would the President of the United States.
Yes, ma'am.
He was never
My daddy taught
dismissive
me that
like
stuff,
that,
too.
and it taught me that I don't care who you are, if somebody says you and greets you, you greet them back. And everybody.
Today's people are in so much of a hurry. If they can't do it in 15 seconds, it's over. So,
Yeah, it's just rude.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
You know, better manners than that.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, they're coming back. Trust me, they're coming back.
You notice they're all just showing up? Sorry, everybody. I'm talking about a reporter, and I was saying hello, and he was being Mr. Rude. You know, I'm just, I was raised differently than that, and that's where I stand on that. Okay, I've got to fix this. It's getting wobbly, and I don't know why. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Guess it's okay. All right. It's gonna be a long, hot one. Watch out, baby. Oh, there it is. Hey, Bob. We have, are you going to carry some water in that? Thank you. I've got the water bowl.
I've only got 2 waters, 2 Gatorades, and
Okay. That's plenty. Okay. Well, I've got a water bowl for the puppies. Water bowl.
All right, here we go.
And he has not pooped yet. You better grab poop sacks. I've got one for Sandy out of the door. You got one in your pocket? Okay. All right, so you're going to use my battery pack?
Pull my tanks up, get ready. Back up off a little bit.
All right, I'm told the bus is leaving. I'm to be adorned in red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sandy will make it on this walk, but we're going to give it a whirl.
Okay.
Bob, do you have room for these in your backpack? You got them? Okay.
Where's he at? Come shine it up here and I'll put them in there.
All right, we are starting.
Got it? Good.
Thank you. I just get a bottle of water for the road here. I got one.
All right, darling. Come on, my puppy. Sandy she's all attached and ready to go. Yes, she is. Say, Sandy's walking to the Capitol.
Hello, America. We are the 1776 Restoration Movement. We are freedom-loving Americans united in our cause and purpose for liberty and justice for all, and to return our nation to a constitutional republic as our founding fathers established. We are not a partisan or a religious group. We are not Democrats or Republicans or independents or libertarians. We are the people of the United States of America to reclaim the authority granted to us in our founding documents. It is past time that we shine the light of truth on the tyrannical and exercise our God-given and constitutionally granted rights to address the grievances of we the people. The American people have endured repeated abuse from our federal government and its unconstitutional overreach that has limited our freedoms and violated our liberties. Our founding fathers adopted a government granting we the people ultimate power and control over a representative government, and it is time that we reclaim our authority. The federal government has superseded the authority granted to state and local governments and ultimately we the people, creating an unconstitutional balance of power. It has also routinely ignored and trod upon our unalienable rights, such as life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Our government has failed to protect our borders and has compromised our national security. Our government has allowed, even caused outrageous financial burdens on the American people by their policies on energy, such as the Keystone Pipeline. These policies have left us dependent on foreign nations. Once again, the Department of Education has neglected to respect parental rights. It has indoctrinated our children with critical race theory and LGBTQ propaganda. Our federal government has at times surrendered our national sovereignty to foreign powers and is proposing to give ultimate authority over health issues in this nation to the World Health Organization. Our federal and state governments have failed to provide election transparency and integrity. The 1776 Restoration Movement demands accountability for these and many other unconstitutional actions. We believe that freedom requires both personal and collective responsibility. Our founding fathers understood this and the need for a moral society to ensure the enduring success of our republic in regard to integrity, honesty, living peaceably, and sharing mutual respect with each other. Governments here and around the globe have always used fear to take away our freedoms. We wish to return to a moral society and reclaim our inalienable rights stolen from us by our federal government. We demand accountability for violations of our rights, crimes against humanity, and elected officials that have violated their oath of office to secure the rights of the people. We demand an end to the COVID national emergency and the gross abuse of power that has happened. As a result of that, individual medical freedom and privacy by ending mandates, health passports that are a gross violation.
Come on, it's okay.
We need to restore a constitutional balance of power.
Yes, I know, it's so exciting. Your first march, your first protest, baby.
Granted to the people and the states. We call for a constitutional convention of the states to address the issues the federal government has failed to address. Conventionofstates.com for more information. The federal government has proven that they no longer respect our Constitution or the rights of the people they represent.
Do you know how to make this tighter? No, I can't figure out.
For that? No. You know what? I think you are missing a screw behind here.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
You Or this screw is not screwed in enough. Oh, I see. Wait, this, I bet you this, will you hold this?
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Here. Oh, we started again. Well, I'll
I mean, we
fix it
can
later.
catch them. It's not like they're running.
I think this slides off if it's like my old camera. This, this comes off, and then that screw needs tightening. Is what it is.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you may have.
Yeah,
something
there's
on
a
the top
screw
of it.
underneath. Yeah, there's a screw underneath. Come on, baby. Thank you. Come on, sweetheart.
Welcome back out here, WUSA 9. Welcome back out here.
All right, let's bow our heads and pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, this beautiful day that you've given us. Thank you for the opportunity to represent those who have sent us here, to let our voice be heard for the concerns we have about the way our nation is going. Let peace rain down upon us today.
Yes, Lord.
Let our hearts be peaceful. But let us be strong in our mission. Give us the wisdom to fight like American patriots.
That's right, Lord.
With the examples of Dr. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and many of those who have gone before us that peacefully stood up and said, you will hear our voice. We will not be ignored, and we will not be silenced. I ask you, Father, to bless each and every one that is here. Bless the officers that are going to be protecting us. And even bless those, God, that do not agree with what we're doing. Bring peace between us all. Let us sit down at a table of community and begin to speak about our concerns and their concerns. Let's behave ourselves like men and women of honor.
That's right.
And of valor.
Yes, sir.
I ask this, Father, in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, listen up real close. I want this one in the front. Begin to line up behind them. Try to keep it about the width of this right here. Let's go ahead and start lining up behind them.
Anybody like to hold another flag, you're welcome to it. Real life. Real life. Real life.
Oh, I'm going to move to the gravel.
It's baby's first protest. Yes, it is. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
It's like about 3 wide, maybe 3 wide. Makes out enough room between you and the person in front of you. I don't want to slap it on the face.
Hello, everybody. We're getting ready to do the march. It's a walking march today.
Calling on the government in the hall of Congress behind us to uphold their oath of office and their duty to respect the will of the people, to ensure the rights of the people.
Spread out through the foot, everybody. Spread out a little bit. We'll look there.
That's not it. Unconstitutional balance of power. The federal government has routinely ignored and trod upon our unalienable rights, such as life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The federal government has instituted unconstitutional declarations of national emergency. The federal government has failed to protect our borders and has compromised our national security. Our Constitution states clearly that one of the purposes of the federal government is to protect us against foreign and domestic enemies. The federal government has allowed you to cause outrageous financial burden on communities by their policies on energy, such as the Keystone Pipeline, denying use on federal land. Less than 10 years ago, we were energy independent. Their policies have directly left us dependent once again on foreign nations. The Department of Education has neglected to respect parental rights. They have indoctrinated our children with critical race theory and LGBTQ propaganda and instruction. Our federal government has at times surrendered our national sovereignty to foreign power and is proposing to give ultimate authority over health issues to the World Health Organization. Just recently, the Biden administration sent proposed regulations of international World Health regulations to the WHO. They were in Geneva. Considering these proposals, it is outrageous that we would even consider granting authority in every nation of the United Nations, 191 nations of the world, giving them ultimate control to the WHO. This is a violation of our Constitution. This is surrendering our national sovereignty to a foreign power, and we will never bow down to tyrants or tyranny or grant our sovereignty to a foreign power. Our federal and state governments have failed to provide election integrity and transparency. Our justice system has failed to look at the evidence of election fraud. We have no way of being assured that many other elections across the land have been unfair for many, many years. We demand transparency and investigation. We demand full transparency of our election system, both here in the and across the land at state and local levels.
He can't walk in a straight line. Hunter can't walk in a straight line. He doesn't know what a straight line is.
Any elected official that violates their oath of office is guilty of treason and must be held accountable. We want a full investigation of every single elected official. And we want them to be responsible for upholding their oath of office and protecting our rights.
Sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
Given to us by God, inalienable
Trying to get around this flag so I can film better.
These rights are given to us by God. The government does not grant us our rights. These rights are given to us by God alone. And that is their job, and they're protected. These rights are protected by the Constitution of the United States. And we're calling on our elected officials to secure these rights and to uphold their oath of office and their duties to the American people that they were elected to represent.
Give me Hunter and you carry this. All right, here, give me Hunter.
We are not a religious group. We are not a partisan group. We are not Democrats or Republicans or independents or libertarian. We are the people of the United States of America, reclaiming our authority granted to us under the Constitution and according to God's laws. We are the red, the white, and the blue. We are all of America standing together, united In our cause, united in our purpose, we are one voice, one nation, under God, indivisible, standing together united for liberty and justice for every single American. We're calling on every American to join us. To join us, folks. We are not here as a partisan group or as a religious group. We are here as the people of the United States of America. And it is time, it is past time, that we rise up together as a nation, as one nation, under God, standing together, united we stand, divided we fall. We will not allow the government or the media to divide us on race, religion, or politics. We are a peaceful movement.
Boing, boing, boing.
And we are calling on all of America to return to a moral people, as a moral society. With freedom comes responsibility. We believe in this. We believe in individual liberties and individual responsibility. We take responsibility for our actions, and we're calling on every American to do the same. To be responsible for your actions. That we do not need a tyrannical government to rule over us. We are capable and able to rule over ourselves. We do not need a tyrannical government. And our founding fathers understood this and the need for a moral society and a moral people. So that we do not need a tyrannical government. The 7076 Restoration Movement demands accountability from the government. We believe that freedom requires both personal and collective responsibility. Our founding fathers understood this and the need for a moral society to ensure the enduring success of our republic. We value integrity, honesty, living peaceably, and sharing mutual respect for each other. Governments here and around the world will use fear to take away your freedom. That's right. And they are currently using fear to take away freedom. Tyrannical governments around the globe have murdered millions and millions of people, far more than any virus or vaccine ever can or would. We must value freedom over fear. Thomas Jefferson said the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Thomas Paine said, what we obtain too cheaply, we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods, and it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated. Freedom must always be valued more than fear. Our founding fathers understood this, and every one of us understands this. And we're calling on all of America to join us in protecting the heritage and the freedom that people have bled and died so that we today, in this land, July the 11th, 2022, that we can stand right here on the mall of our nation's capital, and we can stand together as a united people for freedom in the land of the free and the home of the brave. We will not be silent. We will never stop standing together as a peaceful people, demonstrating peaceably, exercising our constitutionally protected rights to peaceably protest the grievances of we the people and reclaim the authority granted to every one of us under the Constitution, the articles of our founding fathers that they have granted to us. We are the people of the United States of America. We are one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty
working together for
and justice
liberty
for all.
and justice for every one of you, for your children, for your grandchildren, for every future generation. The opportunity to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Three, two, one.
In the words of Benjamin Franklin, they who would give up essential liberties to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty or safety. Abraham Lincoln said, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Our government has tread upon the freedoms and the liberties of we the people. They have instituted mandates. They have instituted vaccine passports. They have tread upon the rights of millions of American people to determine what gets injected into their bodies, to determine who gets to travel, who gets to enter this country. This is not American, folks. This is not, as our founding fathers envisioned in the Constitution. This is not the liberties that our founding fathers and men of old have bled and died so that we could be free. This is a tyrannical government. And it is time that we the people stand up together as one voice, as a united people in the United States of America. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. We see what is happening in this nation with censorship. We have big tech, we have government, we have media that is censoring the free speech of this nation. This is a bulwark. This is what every tyrant has done. The freedom of speech, the power of the voice. They want to control for their agendas. We will never be silent. We will never stop speaking truth, shining the light on the tyrannical, and making our voices known and voices heard for all the world to see that we are a peaceful people. We are the United States of America. We have a Constitution. We have rights granted to us, inalienable rights granted to us by God and protected by our Constitution in the First Amendment.
Good morning.
And we will stand for freedom, and we will stand for our God-given, our inalienable rights.
That's right.
We as the 1776 Restoration Movement, we wish to return to a moral society and reclaim our inalienable rights stolen from us by our federal government. We must protect our national sovereignty, reject control over Americans by foreign governments or organizations such as the World Health Organization, as well as securing our borders and our elections. We demand accountability for violations of our rights, for crimes against humanity, and elected officials that have violated their oath of office. We need to end the illegal COVID national emergency and the gross abuse of power. The government keeps extending this national emergency, removing our rights under the Constitution. They are grossly abusing the scope and the power and the size of the government in the name of COVID. We must respect individual, medical, freedom, and privacy by ending mandates and health passports that are a gross violation of medical freedom and privacy. In this land, we value both freedom and privacy, and the federal government is treading upon our rights, our unalienable rights, and human rights. We love you, sir. Thank you for your support with the Freedom Finger. We love you. We love all of America. And we are fighting for every single person in this great nation to live as free people in the land of the free and the home of the brave.
God bless America.
Constitutional federal government and recognizes the proper chain of authority granted to we, the people, and the state. We're calling for a constitutional convention of the state to address issues that the federal government has failed to address. We encourage you to go to the website, conventionofstates.com, for information about this movement and how we can support them. And one of the many rights that our founding fathers granted to us to keep a government in check. Again, the proper chain of authority is granted under the Constitution as we the people, at the top having the most power, the most authority, followed by the state, followed by the federal government. If you have forgotten their position and proper place authority, it is essentially time that we the people reclaim the authority granted to us by our founding fathers and our founding documents. So we're right to the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Our documents that were granted to us and we inherited. Born in the land of the free.
Good luck.
The federal government has proven that they no longer respect our Constitution or the rights of people to represent. If they decide dangerous path towards tyranny, we wish to remind our governments of our rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution and given to us by God. The government does not give us our rights. They do not grant us our freedom, and the Constitution limits their power. But they have been deaf to the voice of justice and encouraged death to the American people.
Lloyd,
We
good to
demand
see you,
our
buddy.
government that we respect the rights of the created Constitution of the United States of America as it was designed by our founding fathers. We are one nation, under God,
Very high level.
indivisible,
Thank you so much
with
for
liberty
coming
and
down.
justice for all. And we are standing together as one people.
We couldn't tell you.
We are not Democrats, Republicans, or Independents, or Libertarians, or Greenpeace.
Wife,
We are one nation, one people, with one voice. With respect for our nation, our founding documents. Calls on everyone to join us in returning this nation to a constitutional republic that our founding fathers designed and intended for it to be. I'd like you to join us both to learn more about us at our website, www.1776restorationmovement.com. 1776restorationmovement.com.
good dog. You're doing so well.
My old girl is wearing out. It's a big walk for her.
She's doing great.
17 years old.
That's a great life
Yeah.
for a dog.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite trip that you guys went on, or a favorite hike or something?
I think actually this.
This one?
Yeah, I actually do. I think this is kind of a great, for her turning 17 in August, I think this is kind of a great, top of the line
Yeah.
event. But yeah, we've been everywhere.
Yep. I think so.
Oops, sorry, honey. You gonna make it, baby? I know
Now
it's
we have a
hard.
safety vehicle with us.
They were putting their thumbs down, and the workers were yelling.
Oh, really? Oh, we went somewhere, Lucio.
I know. Hunter's up there. We're going, honey, but you're tired. You doing all right?
What's up, brother? How are you? Don't be afraid to stand up for freedom. Amen.
Do you have a puppy at home?
I did for about 13.
Yes.
He would follow me anywhere. I mean,
Yes.
he would follow me from the front off the leash. And
Yes.
took commands in 4 or 5 languages.
Oh, wonderful.
Good dog. Who I miss very much, you know.
Yes. Yeah. It's hard to replace. You
ma'am.
can't replace. You just have to find another love.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. So I do miss him a lot, and I haven't replaced him, and it's been a couple years.
Well, he's not replaceable. That's the wrong
right.
word, isn't it?
You're right.
You know.
That's well said. Very well said.
Yeah. Come on, baby. You okay? You need me to stop giving some more?
You know, it's the most natural thing in life is passing on.
Yes, it
You know what
is.
I mean? That's a very natural
Yeah,
occurrence.
unfortunately, it is.
Yeah, I haven't had anybody who, right? who's
You
broken
got
that.
no. That's why you got to stay healthy and
Yes, ma'am.
live it to the fullest. I know my father did.
Well said.
So.
Did he have a long?
Yeah, he had a long, incredible life. He had a wonderful wife. They were married 63 years and still held hands and walked together. And he was absolutely still in love with her
Good.
at the end. Yes.
I'm ready to do that. I want to read about things that aren't real. Maybe they are real, actually.
What? Like what?
I think they are real. The guy refused paperwork over reading a book about labyrinths and spirits and stuff.
Oh.
And I think spirits are real, so I do need to check my verbiage on that.
Well, I think there is another element.
Oh, yeah. I
There's
think so.
not just us. We're just flesh.
Yeah.
There is most definitely.
And there's water all over this universe.
There is.
And, you know, then you have concepts of heaven and earth and right and dimension
Yeah.
and right.
You know, a great one to talk to about that is Chris
Chris.
of our
yeah.
documentary.
Yeah.
I've had some of the most incredible, in-depth, 3-hour-long conversations with that young man. There's a lot more there than you think.
Okay.
So if you want to have a conversation like that, go sit down one evening and
With Chris, are you talking about young?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Cool. Awesome.
just well read, very
Oh, yeah,
well
he's
read.
very smart. I like him.
But he'll challenge you,
Yes, that's
and
what I
that's what I like.
Yeah.
I like it when when you talk to them, they give it back a little bit. And,
That's it.
come here, baby, let me fix it. Come here.
All right, they came out.
You okay? You okay, honey? You need me to stop a while? Let's make it to the end, sweetheart. Mama, get you some water, okay? You all right? We'll hang back if we need to, sweetheart. Yeah, it's a big walk for you, isn't it? So I'm kind of hanging back everybody a little bit. We've got Sandy back here, and she's tired, so we're going to stop and give her a break up here and let her get some water and rest.
So you're by yourself in case some
Huh?
folks are frustrated with our presence here. I know you're a tough lady.
Oh, no.
I won't mess with you.
You always be careful. You know, you always have to be careful. So,
Good dog. You're so well.
come on, baby.
In the shade
Okay.
soon.
Yeah,
Some
just need
water.
to let her rest a bit.
It is time that we will reflect the authority granted to us in our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. We are the 1776 Restoration Movement. We invite all of America to join us in standing up against the tyrannical government. You can join our website, folks.
Oh, wow. Floyd, that's interesting. If Floyd could actually tell us, I went on the NASA website one time and I just looked up water, and I read all the different places that NASA's found water in the universe.
Oh, really?
If you didn't know that
Oh, that
water
would
was
be
all
interesting.
over this universe, you ought to check out the NASA page and talk to Floyd in the chat right now.
Oh, that would be very interesting.
We actually had a gentleman come down who watches the videos and
Right.
he's in the chat. Who used to work for NASA. He now works for an unspecified agency.
Right.
Couldn't say which.
Right.
And his wife retired down to DOD after 37
Oh, my
years.
goodness.
So talk about lending some credibility
Yeah.
to the movement. He was just a brilliant gentleman. You know, it was wonderful to speak with him, and his wife was equivalently brilliant. It was very nice to speak
I
with
love
her as
meeting
well.
people that are so accomplished
Oh,
in
yeah.
and they haven't had just one career, but they've had multiple careers
Yes,
and
ma'am.
re-educated themselves 3, 4, 5 times.
That's right. You know, I was having trouble interviewing him. I never interviewed a rocket scientist. Well, how am I going to come up with a question
Yeah,
for
for
him?
him.
You know, I'm just drooling on myself
Yeah,
trying to fit, this
right.
guy's a genius. Awesome. You can see the Patriots here. Many, many, many more Patriots coming on the far end of the National Mall right now. Over over by the Washington Monument, right? We were down by the Capitol earlier, and now we're going to go wake up Sleepy Joe.
Come on, baby.
President Biden has about a 25% approval rating from what I understand.
Good baby. Good baby. All right. Good girl.
Rewind and keep distance between your ranks. So much for the free ride.
You didn't think that was actually going to happen, did you?
I'm your tail end Charlie. That's all I know. I'm your security.
How'd you know by now? None of us follow orders very well. I mean, come on.
I don't see the problem with the way everyone needs their space.
76restoration movement.com. It is time for every single American to stand up united as one nation and one voice.
You know, people, they have their...
I think you ran into him or something.
Well, then he sees the mob coming. Can he not, like, step to the side a little bit? You know, or we have to step out of his way. There's an arrogance that...
You know what bothers me the most? You have a sidewalk.
You got a tinkle, baby? You need a tinkle? We're not saying they don't. We're not saying they don't. Oh, everyone matters. It's not your city. It's not your city. It's the city of the United States of America. It belongs to all of us.
Does your life matter? Does your life matter? Does your life matter?
Your life matters.
Does your life matter?
I love you. I'm glad I could tell her I love her.
Everybody matters.
Yeah,
I mean,
we never said
why
that.
does it have to be one group?
Why is she being racist?
Really, she's just being very, very...
Well, she's being judgmental. She's being judgmental.
And attention seeking is what that is. That's why I asked the question that I asked.
I'm not going to talk anymore. She's probably here for me, so I'll be quiet. She's probably here to attack me.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'll just be real quiet. Let's go. So you're talking about this man right here. His life matters.
Black lives matter.
I love that she's yelling that.
She just walks right by a man of color and saying Black Lives Matter, and he's part of this
She just
group.
walked right past our black conservative preacher.
I
Black Lives Matter.
mean, this man's an incredible man.
I think so.
And she just cruises right on by and doesn't engage.
First troll, she just crawled out from under the Pentagon Bridge or wherever, the Key Bridge maybe she was sleeping under. That troll right there, and then this troll came in.
So what you're seeing is somebody screaming Black Lives Matter with a man of a preacher that is of color. And I mean, we have
another patriot, everybody. We got another patriot.
Hey, we'll take them all.
We got another patriot. We
Because
agree that Black Lives Matter.
X-ray, we fight for everybody.
That's right.
We're for everybody. We fight for people of intellect. We fight for people who want to be stupid.
Yes, ma'am.
So it doesn't matter. This is about the government. This is about the government being put in their place.
Well, we agree that Black Lives Matter, so I don't really care that she's with us.
I know. I don't either. That's just it. You know, we include everybody. It's called unity.
That's right.
It's a very important word today.
We agree with it.
Called unity. No, it's, and I think that's our biggest problem in this world today, is mental health. And drugs and mental health is not the answer. You know, drugging our youth because they don't fit in the box in school, because
either be a piece of shit peon down at the bottom of everybody else or way up the top, the cream of the crop of the elite. But there is no in between, and that causes stress.
I love how she's yelling Black Lives Matter. It's going to win over the Black Lives Matter people here if they think that we're with them.
I tell you, if I was I don't know how people can,
She yelled at her.
Yeah, guys, and he just
Well, what's sad is she doesn't understand. We don't mind her being a part of us.
Yeah, we think it's great. We just got another patriot.
mentally unhealthy.
Yes, it
trying
is.
to Cause bad attention, like
Needing that attention. Yeah, needing that attention. Yeah. When they tear up the couch when you're gone.
Exactly, that's what she is right now. That's why I wanted to make sure life matters, because it matters just as much as
it does. It does.
people have that complex.
Good morning. Good morning. I know, but she's included. If she wants to be included, let her be included. But don't scare my dog and hurt my ears.
That stops. I see you and I'm like,
yeah. Yeah. So, that's one thing we really need to address in this country and everywhere is mental health. Many people who are attention seeking in that manner, it's a mental health issue. It's not an issue of what life matters. It's a matter of she needs to seek attention.
Overreach that has limited our freedoms and violated our liberties. Our founding fathers adopted a government granted to the people ultimate power and control over a representative government.
Sam, come here. I know you gotta pee. She wants to pee everywhere that Hunter pees.
Listen, I know, I understand.
Good morning. How are you today, dear?
Gotta be.
Sorry to crowd the sidewalk.
Politics left us dependent on foreign nations. Once again, the Department of Education has neglected to respect parental rights. It has indoctrinated our children with critical race theory and LGBTQ propaganda. Our federal government has at times surrendered our national sovereignty to foreign powers and is proposing to give ultimate authority over health issues in this nation to the World Health Organization. Our federal and state governments have failed to provide election transparency and integrity. The 1776 Restoration Movement demands accountability for these and many other unconstitutional actions. We believe that freedom requires both personal and collective responsibility. Our founding fathers understood this and the need for a moral society to ensure the enduring success of our republic. We value integrity, honesty, living peaceably, and sharing mutual respect with each other. Governments here and around the globe have always used fear to take away our freedom. We wish to return to a moral society and reclaim our inalienable rights stolen from us by our federal government. We demand accountability for violations of our rights, crimes against humanity, and elected officials that have violated their oath of office to secure the rights of the people. We demand an end to the COVID national emergency and the gross abuse of power that has happened. As a result of that, we must respect individual medical freedom and privacy by ending mandates and health passports that are a gross violation of medical freedom and privacy. We need to restore a constitutional balance of power that limits the authority of the federal government and recognizes the proper chain of authority granted to we the people and the states. We call for a constitutional convention of the states to address the issues the federal government has failed to address. Conventionofstates.com for more information. The federal government has proven that they no longer respect our Constitution or the rights of the people they represent. They have taken us on a dangerous path toward tyranny. We We demand that our government return to a constitutional republic that respects our rights and the Constitution. We are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join us in preserving our rights and defending our republic. www.1776restorationmovement.com.
Fluffy ain't ready for Jay today. He has no flashers. Oh, he did take it.
Yeah, he did.
We're not getting arrested for that.
No.
According to Fluffy.
No. Not today.
Not today.
Just the Marine. This guy's never in the city. Oh, that's just that joke. Don't mind, don't believe me, man. Hey, y'all just supporting, you know? Hell of a training. Hey guys, it's getting crowded. Tighten up. It's getting crowded. 3 wide. 3 wide. 3 wide, everybody. It's getting crowded up there. Convoy. Lane 2. Lane 2 convoy.
Lane 2.
Keep it tight, all right? Lane 2 and 3 convoy. 10 Roger.
I'm still waiting for the scooters. Where's my scooter? Merging. Hunter, you have peed on every post from here to the Capitol. Excuse us, sorry.
Come on, really?
Forever.
Everybody get your pamphlets ready. You got big crowd ahead.
No, Jesse Fuller's not a woman. You'd be surprised it's a man. Who is feed Jesse?
Here, why don't you put your phone? Here, just take mine, right here.
At the frozen chosen reservoir in the Korean
And
War,
let me
he was
have your
totally
phone,
surrounded.
and
he
I'll
had
put your phone in my back
pack
pocket.
down there. They would border him all.
Yeah.
Hell.
We're not judging. No, we're not judging. What's he saying? Something Biden?
And what's interesting is these people still have faith in American elections. They think Biden's, you know. Go ahead. I got to be in the back.
Hi, how are you today, sir?
I hope you all are having an awesome day. Hope you have a really good one.
Hello, how are you today, dear?
How are you? Really good.
At least it's a little bit cooler. It's not too hot yet. You look beautiful.
You have a really good day. It's safe. Hope everybody stays safe. And don't forget to think up, guys. And don't be afraid to stand up for your freedom. Do you think your ancestors were more or less free than you are. Some of you have to take a hard line on that question. Some of you have to take a long hard line. Don't be afraid to stand up for freedom. This country will stand up for your freedom, and I'll take this city
Love
for
your
you.
kids, not your guns. Have some respect. Have some respect. Have some respect.
About what? Respect about what, sir?
It's got a microphone. Yeah.
About what, sir?
I didn't say you couldn't say. My name's Mike. How are you?
Hi.
My kid's dead because a member of the NRA inside of his home decided to leave his guns lying around. Do you leave your guns lying around when kids are playing in your house?
I don't
No.
want kids in my house.
Well, then,
But
that's
not-
smart.
I don't.
My kid wouldn't have died in your house.
I'm really sorry that.
So all we're trying to do is pass a bill that says if your kids are running around in your house, you should lock those guns up.
How do you protect them?
But
when
we
somebody
already,
comes in to rape
we
them?
already do have laws.
You do a code and open it. You'll
But
be
we
dead.
already,
gun
sir.
safes open like this.
We already do have laws
Well,
that protect the children.
That's great.
In
Where
the
you from? What
house.
state?
I'm from Florida.
Yeah, Florida has a gun.
Yes, we
See
do.
that? Now we don't even have an argument because
And-
Florida has a safe gun
We're not
storage.
trying to
It's not. We don't
Yeah,
want to
respect.
argue.
I'm really sorry about what happened.
And sir, I'm sorry for your loss.
This guy gives a fuck about
Charlie,
you. Good
I'm
luck.
sorry for your loss, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, I hope you have a good day, sir. I'm really sorry about what happened to your son.
It's terrible.
It's really sad, yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
Always be respectful to anybody who wants to engage with us.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go,
Let's go, Brandon.
Brandon.
Hey, when you guys get in there, remind Brandon that he works for us.
Yeah,
and tell him
he
I'm going
does
to take
work
this whole
for us.
city in about a week. Bootlickers. You're blind bootlickers. Let's Joe's boots now. They're bootlickers. They're just trying to suck up the
But you know,
they don't even know their
hey,
name.
X-ray.
They know what kills
You know what you heard in that man? You heard pain and loss.
And that's why I was
Yeah.
really respectful
Yeah,
and soft when I said
you
I'm
hear
sorry.
pain and loss in that man. And I couldn't imagine if my child went over to somebody's house and the homeowner was careless and there was a firearm, you know. But you can't.
But for real,
there's
you can't lock up
already
your
loss.
guns like Australia. If you get robbed and you're fucking around
Yep,
with the
that's
safe,
not
you're
what
gonna
he's
be a
saying.
dead man.
He wants more penalties for people, like in other words, the homeowners and the parents of that child.
He
that
wants to hold someone accountable for
Yes,
his child's
he
death. But
does.
his child probably killed himself, or the other child killed him playing with the gun.
playing with, and it should have been locked up.
That's
and,
the parents'
and I-
fault, man. It's a failure in parenting.
But what he doesn't realize is I'm actually with him on that.
I'm with him too on a lot of those things.
It's called responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
Come on, baby, you can do it. You're doing a good job, honey. But you know, they misinterpret what we're doing as being disrespectful. It's not being disrespectful.
looks like some yelling up there.
Yeah. Come on, baby, we
It
gotta
will be
catch
better
up.
for us. I'll try to get him to slow down.
It's okay.
But it'll be better for us from a safety perspective.
I'm catching
There,
up.
but I'll be real friendly and I have things to help keep us safe, like verbal judo.
Come on, we did it. We'll catch up.
Now the police will have to decide, what to do. Good. And our safety vehicle's right here. Mike's right here, so if she wants to ride the Jeep, we can do that too later, you know?
Yeah, you know, I probably could put her in the vehicle.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
You want to ride in the vehicle, baby?
Yeah, guys.
All right, everybody. So we're just catching up. I just wanted to have a respectful conversation with that father who's in mourning for the loss of his child.
Good luck. Good luck making that guy some hair. He's got a keep it out of his turn.
Hi. You look beautiful today, dear.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid to stand up for freedom, right? Too many people, let it go for their own comfort. That guy was a Marine and he just started to be an officer. He's the kind of person who just wants to protect his own comfort. He's living in that kind of not like that. You wonder why y'all don't get respect and anything done, and you wonder why we're in this position right now. You
glad you're saying
Hi guys. I'm catching up.
you're more. Hey, how are you all? Good to see you. Yeah, good. So, right, who are the people who are in the leadership positions at three-letter agencies? Well, they come out of like Annapolis and West Point. They've been military officers, right? They've risen to the top. Now they get to write and select a policy that the president implements, right? Goes to Congress and you get the full strings behind the scenes. God, you fucked our country up. So I have very little patience for, the office anymore because they have to think the same thing, say the same thing, pretend to do the same thing in order to get promoted. And if they don't do that, their family will see it as a failure. They'll never be a colonel. They'll only be a lieutenant colonel. They'll only be a lieutenant. They'll never make captain. Unless they completely conform to their commander's expectation or perspective. And in so doing, you lose the diversity of thought that makes America so wonderful. Right? In so doing. So when we have this inbred core of officers, and I mean inbred of perspective, they went to the same colleges, they went to the same trainings, they sat in the same classes, they had the same professors, and now they're in charge of writing the policy that controls your life. That's why I don't have a lot of sympathy for these folks when I see them and I'm like, hey, stand up for freedom, and they start. I'm like, hey brother, you guys gotta see them.
I need to put her in that vehicle.
Can we put a dog in your jeep? An older dog? We've got an old dog that pays $3. Does that go in your jeep? Head forward. Sorry. Thank you. Hey. Yep, I got you. I certainly would hold military officers who have served in those roles accountable. You're advising the president, you're working for those three-letter agencies, you're working in state, right? You're writing and executing the policy that affects every aspect of our ontology here in the United States. Ontology simply means all the little dots of truth of the reality, whether you like them or not, whether you're
So I just got Sandy a ride. So we got to hoof it to catch up.
This is America.
Oops, I'm sorry, X-ray.
I was in front of you, so I'd get hit first.
All right, so X-ray's bringing up the rear with me.
I guess we're going left up here.
But we had to get Sandy a ride. She was...
Yeah, left, I think, left.
She was just too exhausted.
Left. Good, all right, we're catching up with the group, everybody. 10-4. Police convoys pulling up the rear. How's it going, sir? Cool, doing good, man. So we gotta talk to everybody. We gotta put the love out. You know what I mean? Every person, we have to show respect. Unless they, aren't respectful to us, in which case we get a little,
you know what?
First Amendment time.
But I actually, as a mom, I disagree with you on that, buddy.
Which one?
That if they're disrespectful for you, yes, if you need to protect yourself, but I'm talking about if somebody is disrespectful to you, sometimes staying quiet and allowing it. What they're wanting is to have their voice heard. So many people, when you see them get belligerent and loud and nasty, it's a mental health issue, but it's also an issue. They just want to be heard. And if you give them the ability to be heard, you'll actually see their body language and see them calm down.
I think all that's true. But I'm in DC, I'm pretty much.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
Yeah, 10-4. But you're absolutely right. I see your perspective.
I've been right on this road along with you. For how many miles have we?
Oh man, thousands.
I know, I'm on 27,000 miles on my car now.
That's what I'm saying.
Convoy miles.
That's a good use.
So everybody, this is X-Ray. This is the guy who's kept us safe. I have.
Didn't say hello.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thanks, sir. 10-4.
And traveled about 27,000 miles.
100% peaceful, not violent. Just a First Amendment thing, Navigation control. Anywhere democracy is contested, just like the Straits of Taiwan.
So we got Sandy a ride. She was just exhausted. So she's in the Jeep.
I told that Secret Service
That Jeep is never going to be the same with the hair that she's going to leave in it.
democracy is contested, just like the states of Taiwan.
I've got a lint brush. I'm going to give them afterwards.
Piss China off, because democracy and everything concept of contested. But now our constitutional republic is contested. We're doing freedom of navigation patrol to the White House. Just wanted to let the Secret Service officer know that we're peaceful and nonviolent.
You almost need a cart for that thing. You need a little pearly cart. You're used to hauling it around. We appreciate you being here.
Not a problem. Beauty of our country. Everybody has the right to vote.
Oh, that's true. That's absolutely true. How do you feel about us?
Hey, I think you guys are well within your rights.
But we care about everybody. Yeah. That's what a lot of people misinterpret. They don't realize that if that woman that was BLM wanted to walk with us, she can walk with us. It's not a problem. We care about absolutely everyone. All right, we are here at the White House, everyone. I have caught up. Sandy has her limousine ride. Here's Bob and Hunter.
But what day did they do it? It was Saturday.
She got a ride? Yeah, she couldn't do anymore.
This is the tent that's been there 48 years.
So I got to get all the hair out of that Jeep afterwards.
That tent's been there 48 years. It's run by Black Lives Matter.
Have a wonderful day.
Reatorationmovement.com. You see that all the time.
Yeah, she was just really flagging.
No caliber restrictions.
Is he getting a ride now?
Oh, yeah, you're
Oh.
Hey, Joe, I'm right here.
Good morning, everybody. So I don't have Sandy with me. We are at the White House. Sandy, she was really flagging. She'll be 17 this next month.
Right here?
Yep.
Water. Thank you.
Do you need water, dear?
Pick up on your
Need
neighbor,
water?
make sure everybody's okay.
Can I get 2, please? Thank you. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Sister and me to grow up and live
In the land of the free.
Do you know how to fix this wobble? It's unhooks right here, and then the screw is loose. It's right here. See, this comes undone, and this slides out to where the whole thing slides out, but I can't figure out how to tighten the screw. Look at you. That's so much better. Thank you. I've been wobbling. Whoever's been watching is going to be seasick. Here, I'll hold this. Thank you so much.
Too late. That's right. We can start thinking about you guys. We can be those kind of songs like that. Oh, hold on. That's copyright. Okay, y'all see this. Copyright. Continue on.
You got water?
Yeah.
This is where I want to sit and find out what
God bless you guys. We need some people handing out flyers, guys.
I know, Brandon.
Everybody's waiting for us. God bless you guys.
Maybe he needs to reread it.
Tell him he needs to reread it, not rewrite it.
We're about our constitutional rights. We're trying to do our constitution.
I got a bunch of them here in case he can't remember where he put the last one.
Hey, there's trash on the ground. Let's, I'll clean it up. Let's leave it better than we found it.
And don't drop any cigarette butts down. I'm about to start picking them up.
I actually have a question for you.
Can you put this back in there, honey? Yeah, Sandy was really not looking good, and so I got her right. But I'm gonna have to take that hairbrush to perfectly clean Jeep. My dog's shedding, molting. I said, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna have to like take the brush and get all the. He's gonna just hate me. And that is no longer going to be a black sea.
Where is the trash can? You think they'd have some out here? All bottles on the ground? I think that's where we put them.
No.
From our federal government and its unconstitutional overreach that has limited our freedoms and violated our liberties.
I love it. The officers gave us a thumbs up when we said he needs to read the Constitution.
Let's take a moment and honor the memory of our sister Tracy and our brother Brian. They both would have loved to be here. Let's take a moment. Yeah, they are with us. They'd love to have been here in person.
Oh, Tracy would have just loved to have been
yeah,
here.
and Big D, bless his heart. So let's take a moment, just a moment of silence, remember them, and honor the sacrifice they made for us to be here. So take a moment.
Amen. 3, 2, 1. Freedom!
Santa, should we do the pledge of
We love the military and law enforcement!
Oh, they got the hymns going on over there. Now you know why we give them the bullhorn.
Hi, Bobby. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing, girl?
As I always say, freedom is like a muscle. You don't
I am standing in the shade. Little Sandy, we're at the White House. And
Water, by hydrate everybody.
Sandy, I had to get her a ride. She just was too old for this walk.
Pocket, dog.
Got the pocket. Stick it in your pocket.
Now on your neighbor.
I'm running out of pocket.
Look, not the time to be a tough guy, all right? If you don't feel good, let somebody know so we can take care of it now before it becomes a serious situation.
Oh, they put the sharpshooters on the roof.
Wait a minute, he didn't specify.
X-ray. Look up. The guys with the sharpshooters are going on the roof.
Snipers on the roof.
Snipers on the roof.
Showing me nipples.
That's not funny.
No, they like that.
No, we don't.
Yes, they do.
Well, if they're Army, yeah, they do.
There's always snipers.
That's right. Right behind that white mesh, right? That white mesh that's behind the backside of the White House. Whose live stream are you holding?
Simon.
Simon's live stream? Cool. This Patriot, they showed up last night, father-daughter team, and they pulled security for us all night.
Welcome.
You know, they came in, and not only did they join the movement, but they pulled
Went to
security.
work.
On her birthday, on her 26th birthday.
All right.
26 years young.
Right where it's due.
Let's see, what was I doing at 26 years?
Yeah.
Those brain cells are dead.
Yeah, it's having fun.
I can barely remember what I did 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember what I did yesterday. You have more brain cells than I have.
Can you hold that?
I'm younger. I think it's good.
This is it. Hey, we made
Can we
it to
take
the White
Hunter
House,
for a
right?
while?
It's about time. I think the People's Convoy should have come straight here.
Yeah.
With the haters
That's
out.
right.
The People's Convoy came
That's right.
straight into D.C.,
That's right.
parked the trucks, and then marched straight here.
That's right.
That would have been a thing.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of those little.
Can you see by the dawn's early night what so proudly we sail, and the twilight's fast streaming through the stars and bright stars, through the peerless space, round the rallying light, and the gallery's dreaming, and the roses will bloom, roses singing out, they do through the night, and the stars are still there.
Lock your body for that song. That's our national anthem. Just lock your body, right? I know you're keeping us safe, but that's an important song.
Right
The
on.
land of the free, the home of the brave. We are the 1776 Restoration Movement. We are all of America standing united together as one nation under God, indivisible, standing for liberty and justice for all. We invite every American to join us. We are a peaceful people. We are here from sea to shining sea, literally from California to Maine to Florida. To every state of the nation, we represent the people of the United States of America. We're calling on all of America to join us in returning to a constitutional republic as our founding fathers designed this great nation to be. We're calling on all of America to join us in returning to a moral people, a moral nation that assumes personal responsibility for your actions, that values integrity, that values honesty, that lives peaceably with each other in a free people. We have a responsibility, we have a moral duty and an obligation to the people that have bled and died to give us these freedoms in this great nation. And we are here out of respect to them and the authority and the responsibility and the duty that every single American has to stand up for freedom and protecting and defending these rights.
And when I was young, you could go right up there and stick your head through the fence.
We're calling for every elected official, we're calling for every law enforcement officer to remember their duty, their oath of office.
Sometimes somebody would actually come out of the White House and greet you and say hello and
to protect and serve.
Conjuntos, together. Yeah.
You know the verbiage.
we respect you. We respect you.
Don't be afraid to stand up to unlawful and immoral orders to ensure that you're going to get a pension and a health care plan and a paycheck. It's really hard to stand up, and we know the officer corps won't do it, and that's how they perpetuate their wealth, right? They're inbred of perspective, having attended the same colleges and universities, having to say the same things in order to get promoted, right? These are lies of our lives. We need people to stand up and have backbone. We need people to read the Constitution and know what it provides for these American citizens. Mr. President, Mr. President, we respectfully request that you become aware of our movement, sir.
Amen.
We respect and love the United States of America.
Unlike
More
you.
Americans are on their way here and will continue to be on their way here until you remember that you work
for us.
That's good, man.
Oh, X-ray. Brilliant. That is the best one you've done.
That was good?
That was the best one.
I got real loud.
No, that was.
People have endured repeated abuse by our federal government and its unconstitutional overreach that has limited the freedoms and violated our liberties. Our founding fathers adopted a government granting we the people ultimate power and control over a representative government. And it is time that we reclaim our constitutional authority over our government. The history of our federal government exposes the extent of their violations of our rights. To substantiate this, we submit to the American people that the federal government has grossly and frequently superseded the authority granted to state and local governments, and ultimately, we the people, creating an unconstitutional balance of power. The federal government has routinely ignored and trod upon our unalienable rights, such as life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The federal government has instituted unconstitutional declarations of national emergency, and they have abused their powers in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The federal government has failed to protect our borders and has compromised our national security. Our Constitution is very clear that it is your duty as a federal employee and especially as President of the United States of America to protect the citizens of this great nation against foreign and domestic enemies. We do not know who is coming across our southern border. We have a national emergency at our southern border. And you have a duty, you have an obligation to the citizens of this great nation to secure the borders and protect us against potential enemies.
Foreign and domestic.
The federal government has allowed, even caused, outrageous financial burdens on the American people by their policies on energy, such as the Keystone Pipeline and denying leases on federal land. Less than 2 years ago, we were energy independent. Your policies, Mr. Biden, have left us dependent on foreign nations once again. We do not need to be bringing oil from Russia. We do not need oil from the Middle East. We need oil right here in this nation.
Yes!
Renewable energy, clean energy right here in this nation that does not pollute the ocean, that does not pollute our environment, shipping it from halfway around the globe. The Department of Education has neglected to respect parental rights. They have indoctrinated our children with critical race theory and LGBTQ propaganda and instruction. Our federal government has at times surrendered our national sovereignty to foreign powers and is proposing to give ultimate authority over our health issues to the World Health Organization. We will not tolerate tyranny. We will not
tolerate surrendering our national sovereignty to a foreign nation.
That must be Pelosi going.
There goes the president, the motorcade. So, well, he ran through the briars and he ran through the brambles and he ran through the bushes where a rabbit wouldn't go. He ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch him. Down the Mississippi tube, somewhere in Delaware probably, for crabs that hunt here. And Hunter paid for him with all that money from Ukraine, Ted Ford. Where's Hunter? Bring Hunter Biden out of the playroom in the White House. Tell him to donate some of that Ukrainian ruble money to charity. Come on, you're embarrassing us, Mr. President. Woo!
Hey, by the way,
Stop bringing people across the border.
Illegally.
Got all that oil north of where I live, billions and billions of barrels.
The federal government has a duty and
Everybody's out of work
responsibility
because
to
of
the American people. And we will hold you accountable for upholding your oath of office to respect the Constitution, our Bill of Rights, and the will of we the people that you represent. The 1776 Restoration Movement demands accountability for these and many other unconstitutional actions.
Victoria. So they let all the baby killers all the way up on the fence, but us, we have to stand back.
Oh, you mean
Yesterday. Yes.
All the baby killers up there,
Yes.
not us. That's funny.
I want everybody to know.
We're a bunch of old people. The average age is like 63.
Y'all see that?
They're
The
afraid.
coward ran. He got in his motorcade and left.
With Santa's blessing.
Here, baby.
So, another trucker, roll on.
We wish to return to a moral society and reclaim our inalienable rights stolen from us by our federal government. We must protect our national sovereignty. We reject control over Americans by foreign governments or organizations such as the World Health Organization, as well as securing our borders and our elections. We demand accountability for violations of our rights, for crimes against humanity, and elected officials that have violated their oath of office to secure the rights of the people and protect us from foreign and domestic enemies. As examples, we need to end the illegal COVID national emergency and the gross abuse of foreign and federal powers and resources. We must respect individual medical freedom and privacy by ending mandates and health passports that are a gross violation of medical freedom and privacy. We need to restore a constitutional balance of power that limits the authority of the federal government and recognizes the proper chain of authority granted to we, the people, and the states. We are calling for a constitutional convention of states to address issues that the federal government has failed to address. At every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the humblest terms. Our repeated petitions have either been ignored or answered with repeated injury. The federal government has proven that they no longer respect our Constitution or the rights of the people that they represent. They have taken us on a dangerous path toward tyranny, and we wish to remind our governments of our rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution and given by God. The government does not give us our rights. They do not grant us our freedoms, and the Constitution limits your powers. Yet, you have been deaf to the voice of justice and in turn to the American people. We demand that you, our federal government, return to a constitutional republic that respects our rights and the Constitution of the United States of America as it was designed by our founding fathers. We, together, united, we say as one people, as one voice, we are one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all!
Picture behind the bench.
Airborne Army. All of America can join us at www.1776restorationmovement.com.
10-4 on the airborne. Ladies and gentlemen, we like that. I'm sure you're doing your best. And that's what's important. As long as you can look in the mirror.
Tom, get in here.
All right, good job, Tommy. Good job. Good job. Way to fuck him. There's that. Covered. Okay, covered too. Good shot. Good shot. Stay in here a while. Ice cream. Bring a little ice cream. We should have an ice cream stop. You know how the kids always yell for ice cream. You adults have to make the decisions.
Hey, in my defense, I was left unsupervised.
Oh no, did you mess with my live stream?
Sorry.
Hey guys, we're standing up for freedom at the White House in a peaceful and non-violent way. We love and respect the United States of America, and that's why we're here. You know, we feel that if we don't stand up for America, the continuous erosion of our freedoms will continue.
Daddy's
fewer
right
and fewer
there.
and fewer freedoms.
Daddy's right there.
The stock market is in the toilet. Inflation
He's
is
there.
through the roof. We have a food shortage. We have a diesel shortage.
He's there,
we have
buddy.
a diesel engine oil
It's okay,
shortage
Hunter.
right now. And
It's
we have
okay.
a baby food shortage, but we're sending baby food to Ukraine by the freaking plane load. So I'm just saying our elected and appointed officials could sure do a lot better for us. We love our country. We want to serve our country. Many of us are veterans. I've been a law enforcement instructor. You know that I've been a wilderness emergency medicine instructor as well, search and rescue. I serve my country. I serve my community. I'm here peacefully. It's okay. It's authorized with your First Amendment rights. Maybe my home will be destroyed when I get back. Who knows? Again, right? Again, who knows? But we're here peacefully. We're waving the flag for freedom. And hopefully, someone has heard us. You know, if not the president himself because he's physically incapable of doing so, perhaps one of his aides who could then put it on a cue card for him to read and discuss later. You know, 10-4 everybody.
Come on, he'll even mess up the cue card.
I tried to give you a chance, you know. Tried to give you a chance, and I was looking at the reality stone. Hey, you know, we're here peacefully. We are a non-violent movement. We are standing up for freedom. We are against the continuous erosion of our freedoms. We're sick of our government spoon-feeding us little bites of bullshit and telling us it's caviar and that we should enjoy it. I think that we're awake to some of the frustrations of the ontology, right? The data points in the world that we can either ignore or become aware of. And that's why we're here. We're just here peacefully saying we don't like it. And it's against what the Constitution provides for us. And so will you please consider making America a place where we want to live, where we still want to live, right? Why are veterans killing themselves at a rate of more than 22 per day? Well, it's not because they're happy with how America is doing. In fact, if you go to the VA, you're 33% more likely to commit suicide, according to their own data, than if you stay away from the VA altogether. I'll say that again. If you go to the Department of Veterans Affairs for care, you're 33% more likely to kill yourself than if you don't go to the VA at all. And if you think that's okay, that's ridiculous. You know, the secretary of the VA goes in there and he gets a pat on his back while we're literally killing ourselves because the treatment is shit. It's the lowest level care. You don't even have to be licensed as a doctor to be a doctor at a VA hospital.
Oh, wow.
And a doctor told me that.
Wow.
Works, right? Who's rewritten all of the CDC's coding for medical coding.
Wow.
The guy who did that.
I'm going to give you an example. Okay, my roommate is a vet.
Yep.
10 years, or what, probably maybe 15, whatever. When Obama was in office, he said that he lost his dental insurance because of Obama. Obama changed stuff and he lost his dental coverage.
Yep.
He hasn't had dental insurance for 10, 12, whatever, however many years it is. His teeth are rotten.
It's terrible.
He's had an abscess tooth for 3 months.
Yep.
They're only open. He can't afford dental insurance. So he's had a rotten tooth in his mouth for months. He's done 3 rounds of antibiotics.
Yeah.
And he's been getting sick, like horribly sick, every month or so.
This is how veterans are treated, Simon. I think that
it's despicable.
You know, the way that veterans are cared for in the United States is horribly frustrating. And we'll do whatever these folks ask, right? We'll be respectful and we'll do it. Don't get in the way.
They're opening the gate.
Just be real polite.
We're just going to move the gate so that people can come in.
Oh, okay, cool.
We can walk up to the gate.
Cool.
I'd just like to say to the live streamers, come on out. We're going to be doing actions like this probably every day, different walks, and this is real protesting right here. And sitting there at our place is real protesting. But come on out and join us. Come on out. Come on out and join us. Come on out and join us.
Nope.
Come on out and join us. Awesome thing to do for
Did I step on you, honey? Did I step on you? Daddy's right there.
Actually, you know who that is, don't you? Oh, no. You seen the second Top Gun movie. That's Rooster. He's got the mustache. That's Rooster. That's Rooster.
Daddy's right there. Daddy's right there.
Where's that bullhorn? I bet he can hear me from here. I bet he can't because the motorcade left. I bet he turned his hearing aids off.
He left. The motorcade left.
Yeah, I was saying he ran through the briars.
Yeah, he ran like a coward.
Well, then he ran through the bushes where a rabbit wouldn't go. You can
Correct
see
me
the
if I'm
bars,
wrong,
right?
but isn't a leader supposed to stand up for his country, not tuck down and run like a scared little fox?
He ran the last time I brought convoys into this city, too.
I know. That's what he's known for, to run. And stutter.
Hey, why don't they call it Army water? Because they suck. I'm sorry. Respectfully, my brother, I love the Army. Lots of respect to the Army. Any Army veterans.
That's all right. My old man was Army.
The Marine in me, you know. We should give their kids a flag, too.
Anybody want a picture with a flag? You can hold this one.
The little one? Your bottom flag?
My bottom flag.
I still haven't gotten an answer to my question yet.
This is for your children.
When he shut down Russia's oil and said that's the easiest way to cripple a country, why did he shut down ours?
He didn't shut down Russian oil.
Yes, he did. Keystone Pipeline. And then 2 weeks ago, he shut down the Alaskan oil fields.
I heard that too. But I don't know. And so much of what we hear is
Russia is
nonsense.
still pumping.
Russia's pumping?
Russia's still pumping.
They get paid fat on that. And they're in a fight. They're in a kinetic
He says
war.
he cut off
So they need the
Russia.
money.
That's what the media says. It's actually not true.
It's bullshit. Russia needs the money.
We are
Let's do it.
still
War.
paying Russia. I'm an oil family. I know what I'm talking about.
My question is, he stated on national TV the easiest way to cripple a country is to shut down the oil pipeline.
Right, and he shut
Why
ours
did he
down.
shut down ours?
Because he wants to cripple this country.
Exactly. He wants to cripple this country. And then 2 weeks ago, he shuts down the Alaskan oil fields.
But we're not going to stand for it. We're going to make it be turned around. That's what we're here for.
Well, I want to know why he hasn't been arrested for treason.
Let me just try to adjust this so we can come right in there and try to show you Sleepy Joe's home.
Take a picture of both of you?
I'm going to dismount.
All right, everybody, I want to show you what stolen property looks like.
Stolen property, she says.
So this is what stolen property looks like.
You're wrong. That right there is the most expensive old folks home in the country. It's got one resident, Joe Biden.
Most expensive old folks home in the country. That was good. Somebody goes, "Hey, Boomer."
That was good, Brian.
Tell him to wake up. If you guys have a comment for President Biden, put it in the comments section right now. Because you know that multiple law enforcement agencies are going to read this chat and watch this stream.
He sees those
So if you have a comment for the president,
go
ahead and put your comment for the president in your chat right now, everybody.
I am not
comments for Joe Biden? Go ahead and put them in the comment
Go ahead
section.
and put it in the chat right
and
now.
I'll ask him.
All right, any comments, put them in the chat, guys. And I want to see them right here, right now. And if you're having a good time at the White House, do me a favor, smash that like button. Biden is a squatter, they say.
Ladies, we've got a nice patch of shade happening here.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, Violet.
It's going to only get better.
Good job. That 8.735% that voted for him. Resign, they say. God bless you, one of them says. Bless his heart, the Texans say. If you have any comments, put them in the chat, everybody. Resign, resign, get out. Resign, Biden and Harris. Love you, Joe. There's diversity in here.
Here we go. Shady Pines.
Oh, JT is Boomer. 10-4, 10-4, Roger.
Marine Channel. Restreaming protests at Freedom Fighters movement across.
Yeah, I'm doing great, Amanda. Thanks. Everything is cool. Everybody's being great. We're very calm. We're very peaceful. We're 100% nonviolent.
It's probably the most peaceful protest that's ever come to this fence.
Right here. And we think that President Biden was whisked away. He was supposed to be meeting with parents of children who died from gun violence, but I think he ran away from that because he was afraid. I don't know. Or else he had another meeting that he forgot about when he asked those hundreds of people to wait outside his
All right,
house.
everybody,
Well,
this
if
is
it
what
set up
stolen
as
property
cultural
looks
moment
like.
Because it's all over cameras. We've got about 12 live streams here.
This is Hunter, and he really wants the birds that are on the White House lawn.
You'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate it later. All right, everybody, a big smile. There you go. Enjoy.
But yeah, if y'all like what we're doing,
You should have stuff.
hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, share.
Can you take your head to the right here?
This is in a cage.
You want it higher so you see more White House? You got it.
That's good, everybody. We're not here to destroy anything. We're not here to take over any buildings.
There you go. You're welcome.
Can I see? Wow, I'd love a copy of that. That's beautiful. Good.
Once you turn it, I was like, wait, I think he has to do that
Good
again.
shot. Good shot.
Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I missed all y'all's comments.
So this is another American patriot right here that really wants the birds bad.
Really wants to go shit on the lawn.
If the president's team doesn't lower fuel prices, the president's team doesn't drop the talk on caliber restrictions.
How do we get a copy of that photograph?
It's going to
Because we know you walk the president around
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be right there.
blind, deaf, old dog on a leash. That's how you walk the
Under
president.
what? Today's date? Okay.
We need you to do a little bit better.
GettyImages.com.
This is America.
Today's
We
date.
expect to be free. All right, we expect to be free. And we will be free.
See, Sandy didn't make it to the White House. She had to get a ride.
Let's see.
Yeah, we were at the Hunter Fence for a while.
Free yourself.
So super
Independent media here.
Where did the rest of our Patriots go? We can't show them.
Come on, baby.
Hell yeah.
Streamers is the only way to get This is it, people. It's just about freedom. It's about standing up for your freedom. We're no longer free in America. It's a joke. All right, all these veterans are here because we're disgusted by the president's policies. Inflation is through the roof. The stock market is in the toilet. X-ray vision on your
So this is our future. that are all masked up, and yeah, too bad. Can't breathe fresh air. Huh? Yeah. Needs to stop. Look at them. They're kids. I mean, why are you masking kids up? It's just absolutely ridiculous. Healthy kids. Dirty rags on their faces.
I love how you're holding that flag high, Steve. Good job, man. Good job. You're doing great. You told me that's the best way to get Patriots. Go stand under the flag at the bottom, and they'll just pull up to you and talk to you. And then you can assemble the Patriots. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. You got that 5 o'clock shadow going? That's what all the legends
I'd love to have a photograph.
If he comes back, let me know.
Sure.
I didn't think we were blocking the view.
He just wants us as a heads up. Not, we're not going to do anything. Just a heads up.
Are you having fun? It's fun, right? Oh, I didn't hear what you said. My house, is that what this is?
You haven't.
Dedicated, focused, pissed off. I'm good. Just thinking a lot. I keep trying to do live video and it does like 20 seconds and it keeps saying lost connection.
Save our children!
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being interested, guys. Very good. Yeah, you can do anything you put your mind to with your whole life. Yep. I swear to God, you can do anything you put your mind to. Anything you put your mind to. Just work really hard, study really hard, and then make the right connections.
Oh, I'm trying to get over hurry and go to my time and get a chance to do that.
Me either.
I took it off.
Welcome to America. I gotta find some shade. Hello, sir. I'm doing great. I don't think I've been in front of the White House since I was their age.
That's exciting, huh?
Hunter! I know.
Talking with the citizens and the Patriots here. This has been a really positive. You guys focused on all the different positive, negative. interactions with him. Of course, earlier.
As long as he thinks he's walking with you, he's fine.
We sure want to show respect to the Secret Service for letting us come in and peacefully assemble, right? And lots of love and respect to the Secret Service for the good work that they do.
Yeah, it's David Riddell. Yeah. Oh, he looks just like Santa.
Oh, your ham radio's called?
Yeah, it's Convoy Santa.
I know. I'm the off-roader where you
Quit, Hunter.
Yeah, he's an old-time trucker. That was his handle because you'll see when you meet him. With the red suit.
Yeah, he looks just like Santa.
All I said is activity. I
Think of a bad guys or something.
Well, whenever he gets back, just let one of our guys go. And they'll just like, so just put on our hats saying that you guys are here.
What are we doing? We're doing something wrong?
No.
I was about to say, this has got to be the most peaceful protest that's ever been here.
No, you're not doing anything.
You don't want to get on his money list.
Yeah.
Come on. I haven't even seen that. I'm thinking like a big guy.
Yeah? With a beard, yes? And bald, yes.
The beard is not like mid-belly button.
Oh, no, it's not big. It's about right here.
It's real Santa.
You'll see. You can tell us when you see.
He even has a deep voice like Santa.
I think with the red suit, every child would be going on the bike.
He probably volunteers everything.
For real, how many years y'all think are on that bike? Check this out.
We're pretty busy doing this now. But thank you.
A lot of years.
No worries.
Hey, what's up? How many years do you guys?
Can you fix your dog?
The guy pushing the cart with the dog behind you with the funky mask on
Yeah.
his face. He was taking pictures and I asked him to run the brochure and he said, he was real hesitant and he said, "Are you a far right-wing extremist group?" And I said, "Absolutely not." So he goes, "Are you guys Republicans?" I said, "We're a mixture, Republicans, Democrats, Independent, Libertarian, you know." And he goes, Are you here to overthrow the Capitol?" And I said, "Absolutely not. We're here to peacefully protest." Then he reached out his hand and took the brochure from him and started reading it.
Well, at least he discriminates.
He said, "Yeah." He said, "I know the Constitution. I have read the Constitution." He said, "Have you read the Constitution?" I said, "Yes, I have, sir."
Can you fix his leash underneath? He's stuck. There we go. Yeah, he's doing all right.
He's getting tired, I think.
Yeah, he is. Have you given him water?
I tried. He wouldn't drink it.
And I gave my bowl with the guy who has Sandy.
He's got to be thirsty. A long walk in. I couldn't get him to drink. He's right in the way. The guy's trying to take a picture of the banner.
I'm sorry, what?
He's trying to take a picture of the banner, and he's like right in his way. He
I know.
walked right up in his way.
I just...
Like, calm down, dude.
I know.
He's not. The officers are cool.
Yeah, they're real nice.
They asked me.
So how long have you guys been working up here? How long have you guys been working up here?
You're not hearing or ignoring you.
All right. It's okay. X-ray! Stop!
What'd he say?
I'm sorry. We let him out today.
What'd he say?
Yeah, we have a taser demonstration.
I'm not doing anything.
What happened to the rest of this I don't want to be tased for the record. That was the perfect.
Like I said, if you do it to each other and it's cordial and you do it.
If we do it to each other, it's cordial. Oh my God. If we tase each other and it's cordial, they don't have any problem with it.
As long as you get a written consent form.
Oh, that is priceless. I love it.
I would like to get a picture of those three officers too. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If they'd let me.
Yeah, ask them that. Could we get a photograph of you three? Go ask them.
Well, because we see that so often from elected and appointed officials in this and other cities. I would say.
Hurry before he pisses him off. Hurry before he pisses him off. Can we take a photograph of you three? Is that okay?
Sadly, we don't really do photographs.
Yeah.
But take a picture of us working.
Okay, well, you're working, right? Oh, well, look. Click, 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 click.
Put each other in headlocks.
Hold it for like 10 seconds and then just do a snapshot of the video.
There you go.
What if I get them to pretend like they're cuffing me? Pretend like they put me there.
But all I'll show you is the smile.
They're all right. They're all right. Where did Santa go? The McDonald's?
Yeah, they went to the
Like a community-based approach to crowd control. We really do appreciate and respect that.
What do you think about this group, man?
Go back. That's fun.
Good group of people.
It's an incredible mix of people.
Yeah.
That's what most don't realize, that it's a huge mix of people.
Are you guys not from Cali?
No, I'm from Florida.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, everyone.
California, New York, Texas, Michigan, about everywhere, really.
Only thing I haven't seen is Hawaii, I think. We've had Alaska. Yeah. We've had Canadians.
That's pretty cool.
We had someone come in from, what is it? One person came in from Nova Scotia.
Really?
Yeah. When we were in Hagerstown. There was everybody in Hagerstown.
That was Joe Biden. Here's the motorcade.
Here's the motorcade! Is she on work duty or what?
Look like they're working very hard, do they?
Like somebody's daughter got a job. Yeah.
Somebody will talk to her. Hope there's not the green. Good X-ray here.
He's actually been good today.
That's very good.
We had a father who was in that big crowd. His son was shot in the home by another kid playing with a gun
What
that was
big
left
crowd?
out. A crowd, remember
That
we were
we
walking
passed?
up that we passed?
Yeah.
And it was for gun legislation.
That's what that
And so
was?
an NRA holding, he had to say NRA. You know, NRA has nothing to do with responsibility of a firearm.
Right.
But apparently a firearm was left out and his young son was killed by another kid playing with an unsecured firearm. And he was just angry at first, but then, you know, we just talked to him and, you know, we wanted to respect him. You know, he's just angry and hurt. He's hurting.
How did you guys know that?
He came up to us, he says, respect, respect. I said, sir, we are being respectful. He says, no, respect it, my son. And then he went and told the story. And it was just pain that you heard. You know, it was just pain. And I was just trying to tell him, well, sir, there are laws on the books already that dictate ownership of firearm and securing it in the home. Every state has it. But he seems to feel it needs to be more strict. But what needs to be more strict is, unfortunately, that kid wasn't taught properly. And that's the problem, is parents own firearms and they don't teach their children proper respect to those firearms. It's like, you know, it's like teaching a kid to, at young age, to handle something on the stove and to cook, you know. If you don't teach them how to do it properly, then when they do it, they do get hurt. What he really wants is the birds on the...
I should teach him to hand out brochures.
There you go. He should have a little pouch on his each side. There you go. But he wanted the birds in the White House lawn. No, let's not do that. because I'm not sure I could hold on to him. If he goes through those bars, he's not coming out. Yeah, not too sure. He's a determined young man. Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot.
Do not pee on it. Do not pee on it, Hunter.
I can't forget about this on the day we're at the White House.
Yeah, hey, People's Convoy. All this time, never went to D.C., and here we are at the White House.
And why
Peacefully.
couldn't we have done
No
this?
problem. Could have done it
With thousands of people. Do you realize how many people would have showed up if the People's Convoy had done that?
What
You
if
know?
what if we would have done this the day TPC fell apart like we planned
Yeah.
on? We would have. Look how big this would
Yeah.
have been now.
Yeah.
In this amount of time, that was what?
8 weeks ago.
We had that much more time to build. Yeah, it would be massive right now.
But if TPC had done this, when did TPC ever, organize where we parked somewhere and convoyed somewhere and then parked and then came down and protested when we had thousands of people? That would have made an impact. Come on, Santa. Can I have some of that Gatorade? Gatorade? Just a sip. Can I hold it?
So I'm going to set this up here and then I'm going to get busy. I got to get on this. Maybe right by that light pole. Yeah, I needed to be in the shade here. Can I set this here and I'm going to get on the megaphone. I won't point it at you.
It's all right, darling. I'm deaf in that ear now.
You can't hear out of the other one, so you're good.
That's right. I actually can't.
You got some there, I think.
Yeah, right here. Go ahead, honey. No, go ahead. Oh, you can't bend down? Hey, Bob, can you hand her, I can't let go of Hunter. She wants flyers. She can't bend down for him, baby.
Where is X-ray?
Thomas
I
Jefferson
don't
said
know.
the price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
He said they're towing his vehicle.
Thomas Paine said what we obtain
Where is
too
it at?
cheaply we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods, and it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should be highly,
Can I have a
should
sip?
not be highly rated.
Can I have the rest of yours? You take him.
Freedom has been hunted around the globe. Asia and Africa have long expelled her. Europe regards her like a stranger, and England have given her warning to depart. Oh, receive the fugitive and prepare in time an asylum for mankind. Thomas Paine said in 1776. And if ye love wealth better than liberty, the tranquility of servitude, better than the animating contest of freedom, go home from us in peace. We ask not your counsels or your arms. Crouch down and lick the hands which feed you. May your chains set lightly upon you, and may prosperity forget.
So should we walk back? You think they're towing yours?
This is not free, my friends. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, the United States of America. We have been a free nation, one nation under God, indivisible. There has been liberty and justice for all. And we are the 1776 Restoration Movement, calling on every American to unite, to return to a constitutional republic, and our government to return to freedom, respecting our rights under the Constitution and the Bill of Rights.
I don't know. I don't know why it's taking that long for him to go do what he's doing. But I'm worried about your vehicle if you have not paid. Because they're looking for this opportunity. And they'll start towing.
They waited until we were gone.
All right, everybody. We just got word that they are towing X-Ray's vehicle. So we're concerned about ours. Does anybody know when Santa's coming back?
I've done the restroom down there, but
Well, since you have not paid your meter, I think we should.
as of today, I haven't.
Benjamin Franklin once said, "They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." We believe it is time, folks, to return our country to we the
Yeah,
people.
I just heard Skater just said that X-Ray's truck is being towed. Bob hasn't paid his meter yet, so we're concerned, that maybe we need to be scooting back.
We must protect our national sovereignty. Reject control over American
No, I have not. And I was wondering where Santa's not back yet, and I don't want to just leave,
our elections. We demand accountability for violations of our rights, for crimes against humanity, and elected officials that have violated their oath of office. Our elected officials.
Hey, where is he?
The Constitution of the United
He's
States
calling.
defend and protect us against foreign and domestic enemies. They also have an oath of office to secure the rights of the people. They have
What'd he
violated
say?
the oath of office. They have committed treason against the United States of America. And we need to hold them accountable.
Simon! We're going. Okay, everybody, we're going back because we're concerned that they're taking this opportunity to tow our vehicles. I don't know. I know. And where's Santa? I mean, it doesn't take 30 minutes to go to the restroom. They didn't arrest him again, did they? But I'm concerned they're taking this opportunity to tow our vehicles. Spider!
They walked down that way to go to the restroom.
All right, guys, get to the right.
I just hate that they all broke up going back,
You didn't see anything. I saw That's smart.
Amazing, you get out of that sun, how cool it is. Well, we shouldn't break up. We need to go back together. And here, I can go off stream and just call them. Oh, there they are. Oh, let's just stand here. Hello. Yeah, we're trying to see. We're trying to get Santa. We're going back.
Yeah.
But we don't want the group to break up. We all need to go together.
I told them it was going to happen to watch out because it's Monday. They just moved in today for the session.
So they're
I have
gonna
a feeling that it might happen today because they're not going to want politicians to, see you guys.
Right.
And, like come and,
Yeah.
Pick it up and talk to you and, see what's going on. That's just my feeling about it.
So we left the encampment and they're taking advantage of it and towing our vehicles.
I told you it was a trap when the cops were like following us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I told you.
No, but
But I don't know what the reason would be for towing. If maybe you were paying the meter or...
well, he's paid the meter up until today. I don't think he paid it this morning, Bob. So.
Right.
What'd he say?
He said we're gonna form up and start our walk back. He's got somebody coming to escort Sam back to the camp quickly.
Well, they're taking advantage of us not being there. They're towing our vehicles. My wallet, everything's in that truck.
Tailgate's down. I better figure
Yeah.
shut the tailgate before I go.
But I was told by the supervisor that the only reason they tow a vehicle is if, like, it's blocking crosswalk or it's in the street or something like that. But they don't tow the vehicle for ticketing.
That means they're picking on us.
Yeah, it means they're picking on us.
Viper's in charge. You want to go with me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Just in case you have to do something with the truck.
That's why I'm going to be there first.
Well, I spoke to the supervisor of parking, and he specifically told me, I said, what warrants you, gives you the, what dictates you to be, tow somebody. He specifically said that it has to be where it is a hazard. In other words, you're blocking a crosswalk or your car's parked in the road, where it's a safety issue. That they do not tow, he specifically said, they do not tow for ticketing. They just keep giving you a ticket.
Coming right here?
Yeah.
It sounds like she wants to do it with me.
That didn't look like it.
Sandy had to get a ride.
Yes.
My old girl couldn't make it.
Yeah. That's her heart.
That car's never going to be dog-haired ever again. Oh, by the statue? Well, that bus stopped. Hi, Bobby. Can you look and see if anybody's live streaming back at the parking area? That's a hard job.
Yeah, I have no way to get in my truck. Somewhere that bag we're good. We got somebody coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, though.
Appreciate it. All right, everybody, I am going to sign off for now.